Hello and welcome back to the channel. So, hope you all enjoyed the last video, guys. Getting some good feedback on that. Well, I've been shopping again. So, when I first bought the R1300 GS, the only available Akrapovic, or do we call it Akrapovic? I don't know. In Yorkshire we call it an Akrapovic anyway, so apologies if it's not the right pronunciation, but Akrapovic, tomatoes, I don't know. Anyway, guys, so when I first bought the R1300 GS, the only Akrapovic exhaust that was available at that time was the twin shotgun style. So I bought it. I was never really sure about the design right from the beginning. I wasn't sure whether I liked it or not, but it was available and it looked pretty. So I purchased it. So when Akrapovic came out with the recent design that's on the market now, available in titanium natural finish with a carbon end, or you can get it in a black finish with a carbon end. Both units are titanium, both units are very light. Before I disposed or got rid of the shotgun Akrapovic, I put it on the scales, and much to my surprise, 1 kilogram heavier than the standard BMW exhaust. Now the newer type Akrapovic exhaust, or Akrapovic exhaust as we call it, is even lighter still. Not by much, but it is definitely lighter. We'll get it out the box on the bench and we'll have a look at it in detail. Not forgetting that this video is probably the first part of a series where I will be fitting the titanium decat system to my R1300 GS. Now all this is made possible thanks to Performance Parts, who have provided these systems for me to have a look at and to check out. Obviously nothing's given away with Akrapovic, you have to pay for it. But big shout out again to Performance Parts, because you know, they really are a good team of people. Really good quality, genuine, absolutely fantastic products. If it doesn't meet the mark, Performance Parts don't sell it. So let's get it out on the bench and have a look at the quality of this newer Akrapovic exhaust, or Akrapovic exhaust, whichever way you want to call it. Before we go any further, thanks again to everybody that likes and everybody that's subscribed so far. Absolutely blown away with the way the channel's going, and yeah, keep tuned for greater things. So today we'll be putting the single Akrapovic on the GS, and we'll do a bit of a sound test with it, see what it sounds like. Put the Healtech eliminator on as well, so we can see what it sounds like when you've got the valve disabled. So stay tuned and get comfortable, and let's take a look at the newer type Akrapovic exhaust on the bench. So here we are. Here we have the box with the Akrapovic authentication, the hologram, the seal of approval. And if anybody needs to know, that's the part number of the product for the natural titanium colour. So if anybody needs that, there you go. So let's get it out of the box and get it on the bench. Right then. So in the box, you've got your standard paperwork and leaflets. Got the Akrapovic or Akrapovic type approval certificates. You've got your manufacturer's warranty. You've got your installation instructions, and there's also a European version there, or a multi-language instruction leaflet there, quite a thick one, so quite comprehensive as usual, as you'd expect. Tells you what tools you need to fit it. I believe there's probably some tightening torques in there, yeah, 22 Newton meters. So yeah, okay, right, let's get it out of the box and have a look at it. So here we go. And there you have it. You can see quality is typical Akrapovic. The carbon, there's no lip there at all. It's absolutely flush, beautiful, very, very nice. And the typical quality of the Akrapovic welds there, look, mesmerising how they get them welds so nice, absolutely beautiful. And just another tip here, guys, so every Akrapovic or Akrapovic part, as you say, does come with its own unique serial number. And on the end cans, if you remove the clamp bracket, you can see it there, look, that is the unique serial number for every part. So if you're ever in doubt that something isn't a genuine Akrapovic part or Akrapovic part, you can check this serial number. It's got its E markings there. Looking down the exhaust, you can see it is a straight through system. Doesn't appear to be any dB killers in it. So yeah, overall, you know, I mean, the quality is absolutely what you'd expect from Akrapovic. It's superb, absolutely superb, and very, very, very lightweight, very lightweight. But yeah, super piece of kit. Very nice, very nice. Put your comments down below, guys. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer the single can like this one, or do you prefer the official BMW Akrapovic version, which is the double barrel shotgun version? Let me know, guys. Let me know in the description which you prefer. Personally, I prefer this. It's a more traditional type can. Yeah, and I like the lower weight characteristics as well. But yeah, can't knock it, absolutely superb. Again, big shout out to Performance Parts for excellent delivery service, and absolutely stunning backup. Yeah, the laser etching on it is just absolutely beautiful. It's almost like a, I don't know whether you can see it in the light, it's almost like a blue colour. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, right, so I can't really go say any more about the can, guys. It's everything you'd expect. So let's get it on the 1300 GS. We'll strip the standard can off because I've had to put the original BMW can back on for now. So let's get that stripped off and get this popped on. Let's go over to the bike and do it. The first thing we're going to remove is the heat shield, and for that we'll need a Torx 25. Three Torx 25s on the heat shield. Two that you can see and one underneath. And there we go, that's your heat shield removed. As easy as that. Thing we're going to get is a 13mm socket, and we'll undo the exhaust clamp at the bottom. Just slacken that off. The next thing we need is a Torx 40, and we'll undo the top mounting. Take that out, pop that down there, out the way. Then the exhaust should easily come off with a little bit of sideways jiggling and a bit of backward pressure. You can then pull the silencer off the bike. There it is, it's coming now. There we go. So that's the standard silencer off the bike. To refit the Akrapovic, it's simply a reverse of the process that we just did to remove it. Slip the silencer on, which I must say that did go on a lot easier than the original one did. There's a sliding bolt at the back, so just make sure that's lined up. Just do it hand tight, make sure it's sat nice and relaxed and it's not pulling or straining on anything. We will then get our Torx 40. We'll fasten that bracket up. Again, not tight, just leave it nice and relaxed for now. And then we'll get the 13mm socket. We'll start to nip up the bottom bracket. Now the torque for this Torx 40 and this bracket here is 22 Newton meters. I'll put that up on the screen. 22 Newton meters for both. So I've set that torque on my torque wrench. That's the top bracket torqued up. So now we'll do the flange bracket. It might take a bit more because it does have some sort of a tensioning device at the bottom where it actually meets up to itself like a T bracket. Should be getting there now. There we go. Yes, very nice. There you have it, guys. That's the first fix done. Just need to fit the heat shield. Then we can crack it up and have a listen to it. But I've got to say, that looks very, very pretty. Much better than the double barrel from my point of view. Let me know what you think. Right, so let's just pop the heat shield back on. So when the decat front pipes come, guys, they come with a carbon fibre cover for this area because it eliminates the valve as well. I'm not quite sure how it eliminates the valve at this stage. I've not been able to find that out up to now. I don't know whether it's a plug-in electronic device or some sort of spring tensioners. I'm not sure, but if it is spring tensioners, I will be removing the servo motor fully, and I will fit a probably fit in a Healtech ESE device. We'll just get this final Torx fitting in the bottom here. Final fixing. Make sure they're nice and tight, those, because they do tend to fall out. 5 Newton meters apparently. Unfortunately, I don't have a torque wrench that goes down to 5 Newton meters or 4.9 Newton meters, so just make sure they're tight without over tightening them. I'm sure they'll be fine. So there you have it, guys. That's the newer type Akrapovic type exhaust, the newer version fitted on the 1300 GS. Let me know what you think. Let me know which one you prefer. Do you prefer the shotgun type exhaust, or do you prefer this one? Personally, I think this one is a lot nicer. And not forgetting, over a kilogram of weight saving. Okay, so let's go for a start and see what it sounds like. Over and already I can tell it's a much deeper note, a much nicer note. We'll just give it a little blip and see what it sounds like. Oh yeah, that sounds lovely, guys. Sounds really nice. I would say that you probably don't even need to fit the valve eliminator with this, but we will try it with the valve fully open as well. So bear with me. We'll get that set up and we'll do a comparison. This is with the as you can see, the ESE eliminator there, the ESE switchable valve. Position 2 is loud mode, position 0 is factory, and position 1 for some reason they do quiet mode. But anyway, I've done a full video on this, on fitting this, so as you can see, mine's neatly fitted at the back of there on the bracket. So let's start it up now with it in the open valve mode and see what difference that makes to the noise output, guys, on this new Akrapovic can. Straight away you can hear that it's a much beefier note without the valve getting in the way. So you can hear now. Yeah, that sounds very nice, does that? Very nice indeed. It's got a lovely crack to it, and I've no doubt on the overrun you'll get your burbles when you're coming down the gears through using the blipper. Yeah, sounds very crisp, does that, guys? Sounds very crisp, nice. Well, yeah, I'm super glad I got this can now. Sounds lovely. I've got to say the double barrel never sounded anything like that. That sounds pretty awesome now, guys. So yeah, so check out my video on the Healtech switchable valve as well. I'll leave a card at the end with that one on. It's been a very popular video. Well, there you go, guys. That's the new type Akrapovic fitted on the R1300 GS. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I've tried to give you a bit of a taste of the sound from it. I hope that can sway your decision. Don't forget, if you do want to purchase one of these, Performance Parts have them in stock. Great company. Big shout out to Performance Parts again for supplying the can to me. Like I've said, it was paid for out my own pocket, but Performance Parts are just a great team of people. Absolutely fantastic people, great quality and great service on their parts. So, to summarise, this can is definitely, without a doubt, a better sounding can than, to me, than the shotgun type double barrel BMW standard Akrapovic can, or the proprietary BMW one, the official BMW can. Definitely sounds better, much deeper tone to it. Sounds beautiful. Sounds really good with the normal exhaust valve running in standard mode. Sounds awesome when you fit the ESE switch to it so that you can turn the valve off. Absolutely brilliant. So I'll leave a card at the end for that video where I fitted the ESE switch, and maybe you can watch that as well. So thanks ever so much for joining me. Really appreciate it. Loving all the likes and loving all the people that subscribe. Just looking forward to getting this channel over 1,000 subscribers. We can do the competition, do the giveaway, and some lucky winner's going to win that brand new Vantrue F1 camera system. So keep liking, keep subscribing, go to that video, do the same, and you're in with a chance. So for now, guys, that's it. Keep your eyes peeled though, because there'll be another video in this series with the Akrapovic fitting the titanium Akrapovic headers, and then possibly after that we may take the bike and put it on a dyno and see what sort of performance figures we're getting from it. So hope this has been useful for you. Please pop your questions down below, and bye for now.